Gleason has scored to make it 3-0, and we are marching on to the semi-finals.
Oh, yeah!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of the Corners of Europe Challenge, and welcome back to Tromso, where in today's episode we've got another Conference League quarter-final. It's the fourth time I've said we've got a European quarter-final now, but we have just knocked out arguably the favourites for the competition in Nice, 8-3 on aggregate. And we've got Osijek coming up today. Now, we played Osijek a few years ago, actually. If we're going to take a look at previous meetings, we played them across 2 legs. The first game, they actually beat us it was for a qualifier, so a 4th round qualifier. We denied them of Europe after we lost 1-0 away from home. It was one of them games you just can't get an edge in it, really. They took the opportunity. But then in the second leg, a 4-0 win. 1,000 days on nearly. I'd like to think they've improved. It's going to be a tough game against them, but yeah, the chance to make a semi-final against either Mainz or Rook Lviv, I think. Yeah, Mainz or Rook, as you can see. So it's going to be an amazing day. They've got the top scorer in the whole division. This player who we're looking at here, Rocco Batarina, is apparently the threat we should be looking at. 33 years of age, the most assists. That player has now left us. What a silly decision, to be honest, but I guess if he wants to go, he wants to go. Looking ahead, obviously we're going with the same tactic. Few injuries affecting us. Registration, we can't get players in. Felipe, for example, we can't get him in. Zetadal can't get in. Which is a bit of a shame. I would like to get them in sooner rather than later. But yeah, we've got Osimhen has got a face injury, which is quite ironic, really. He's got another mask on, so he's playing with a mask. Once again, maybe he will start scoring some goals now because of that. And also, Stegjal has picked up quite a serious injury, actually, a hip injury, which is never not good. So we have to. It's never good, so we have to keep him out for a while, up to 2 months if it needs it. But I'm sure we can get past this team today. I'm looking forward to this. Let's go straight to the first leg at the Tromso Arena against Osijek. So the team for this game against Osijek starts with Nilsson in goal. We've got a backline of Eriksson, Lebedev, Ramaj and Kumbedi. Pereira, Gleason and Dahl make up the midfield. We've got Haram on the left, Kuto on the right and Nordas up top. Kick off here in this game against Osijek. We had a few more pre-season games. Sharpness is up there now. I mean, we haven't played in like 2 weeks, but the sharpness is still up there. Morale is good. Everything's good. Now we just have to go out and get the result, really. The chance to make a semi-final. You've seen what we've done to Nice extremely convincingly. We need something similar today. It's a ball in the middle. Nordas is there. He gets up first, but he's just headed his ball over the bar. I mean, this is the type of game against this Osijek team where, you know, against who did we play against before Boavista? I can't really remember, to be honest, but Boavista, I think we underestimated them, and then we got found out why they were who they were. Now we get an unlucky draw, but we made the best situation for ourselves by going on and getting the results that we needed against Nice. And now, even if we underestimate this opponent, I think we can get the win. If we beat Nice 8-3 across 2 legs, no reason why we can't go and get the result here from this game. So let's just hope we can go and do it, and in convincing fashion would also be nice. Dahl finds himself on the ball. He goes back to Nilsson here on the ball. Lebedev, the new signing, he's been really good for us so far. I wanted to sign him a few years ago, and I'm glad that I finally got him overall, looking like a really good player. And he's also coming in from Shakhtar Donetsk, where we would be going in the future, which is always nice to see. Kumbedi finds himself on the ball. He's been good as well. Got a goal in that game against Nice in the first or second leg. I think it was the first leg, yeah. Which was good for him, and he's really slotted in very well as the replacement for Conceição on that right side. He fills the role really, really well, and it's not actually too expensive to get him on a permanent deal. Nordas had a lovely ball over top. Nordas puts it away, but I think he has just strayed offside from that ball from Pereira. He always finds in Pereira. What a player, man. But I don't think it's going to count. Will it count? Will it not count? It does count. So that is 1-0 here inside 10 minutes. It's been all Tromso so far in the early stages, and I've just berated the team. Oh no, oh no, oh dear, oh dear. Please don't go against me. Haram finds himself on the ball. He tries to find Dahl at the back post. Dahl is fouled in the area, and that is going to be the chance to make it 2-0 if this penalty does go after 15 minutes. We have a chance to gain a firm grasp on this tie in the first leg. The decision is going to be penalty given, and we are going to have the chance to step up and put this away. It's going to be Dahl. Hopefully the fact I berated him is not going to affect him. Dahl, the captain, pick a corner son. Where are you going to go? Dahl is going to step up, and he puts it in the bottom right corner. A lovely penalty, and we are marching on to the semi-finals here. 2-0 inside 15 minutes, and we've put this Osijek team to bed. We've put them in a tough position 15 minutes in. 2-0 down, still a lot of the game to go, but if we don't let them in the game, if we continue to play how we have here so far, then we won't be seeing any presence of them in this game. But they find themselves on this ball, beating the man down the right side, but Haram is there to track back. It falls to Dahl now, and Dahl might try and find Nordas over the top. He's got space to run into in this wide position where he is playing. He finds Gleeson, who's also the other wide player, but instead he's going through all the way, and Gleeson finds Cumbody, and Cumbody finds Gleeson again, and Gleeson has the shot, and Gleeson has scored to make it 3-0, and we are marching on to the semi-finals. 3-0 inside 15 minutes, and these days could not get any better for us. It finally could be coming home in all terms you can think of. I mean, by this time comes out, England will have either won the Euros for the first time or not. I mean, I'm recording this before the Euros final, and I mean, I'd hope, I really do hope it's the time we win it, but it looks like Tromso could win it as well, and if we do, what a result it would be if we can get over the line, and it does look like we'll at least get to the semi-finals for the first time after 8 years here in Tromso. We will be playing either Mainz or Rock-Lviv. We're going to take a look at how that's going actually. So Mainz have got 2 early goals in their games. I would be happy to face them actually. It does look like it's another team who we could beat. Definitely not the stature of Nice. Gleeson has had the shot. Gleeson scored again. 4-0. 25 minutes, another screamer from Ben Gleeson. He can't not stop scoring, and this is why I've put them into the midfield. Look at their ratings. I'm not one to look at ratings, but you can look at the goal contributions, right? Pereira 2 assists, Dahl with a penalty, Gleeson with 2 goals. I put them all in there because they're all players who can have an influence in this game and get involved, and that's exactly why. This is the first game on, by the way. The first game curse is gone. It must be a sign that it's finally our time to win the Conference League, because we are not losing in the first game. Even if we'd have lost at home, I don't think it would have phased us too much, but it doesn't look like we're going to. We lead 4-0 here in the first half, but maybe there's a consolation goal in the first half here, but Nordas gets that clear, and Mauro Couto I've not seen him once on the ball. He wants to get involved now. He's trying to run down this right side. He is tackled. He finds Dahl though. From that tackle, it's into Gleeson now, and Gleeson could find Mauro Couto. He finds Dahl. Dahl is into Couto. Mauro Couto's beating his man. He's through on goal. Can he put it away? He's forced to save out of the Osijek goalkeeper. A lovely run, a lovely move, started and ended by him, wins us a corner in the end, and it's going to be Pereira or Cumbody. Yeah, it's Cumbody who places this ball in. On that far side, he plays it in. Who's he trying to find? He looks for Eriksson in there. It falls to Haram. Haram puts his header back in. It's floating around. It cleared off the line, I think. It falls back to Ramaj now. Ramaj can't do anything with that, and it is cleared now only as far as Pereira. What an eventful first half. That's half the episode's content by the looks of it. Now just a case of, I mean, I don't even know, with a 4-goal lead, how do you even manage this? Because there's still so long in the game to go. I think we just take it one half at a time, one quarter at a time, and see how it goes as Osijek find themselves with a corner. It's a low-driven ball, and the shot goes in, and that's an amazing goal, to be fair. How have we not defended that? Has to be better. The first man at the near post has got to be coming to claim that, and they have got one back. It gives us a little bit of cause for concern. I mean, look at this, just a low driven ball, and then the player we run about, Batarina there, as you can see, has got the goal to make it only 4-1, so it is just I guess a bit of a consolation for them really, and we have to hope. I mean, their player is on a yellow card, the striker, so if we could get him sent off, then you think they'd have no real chance of growing back into this game. They're playing with a 5 at the back as well, which is interesting considering they're losing. I'd probably consider throwing a few more players up. We'll make some early changes here. We don't really have to make any changes because players are not tired, but we'll bring one anyway. Mauro Couto not had his best game in a European shirt, which is interesting to say, but we'll bring him off anyway. We'll bring Osimhen on into the midfield. Dahl is not on a hat-trick. Gleeson is on a hat-trick. Bring on Gilia. He's obviously got a lot of morale and he could start in this team. Break back in then Amdahl as well. I think we'll leave him off for now because Gleeson could finish the hat-trick and get us up to 5-1, but it's been the perfect European performance. I had my doubts going into to this game, but if we continue to play like this, we have got absolutely nothing to worry about. We're marching on to I think it's the Konya Stadium, if I'm not mistaken. It's a new stadium they built. I'm not sure if it's being built currently, but it opened in 2025, which is not 20. It's not 2025 yet. But yeah, we're going on to Turkey, where we have the chance to win the Conference League if we continue to play like this. 70 minutes gone, we lead 4-1 here in this game, and it's just a case of holding on, maybe even finding a few more goals for ourselves. Bajun finds himself on the ball. He plays it in. He's trying to find Kumbadi in there. Falls to Gillian. Gillian plays it back to Bajun. Bajun is going to look to try and deliver it in. Into Gillia, edge of the area. Pereira, will he have a shot? He goes back to Gillia, and Gillia might try and play Bajun through. It goes back to Pereira. Gleeson, have a shot from there, son. Why not? You're on for an hat-trick. He loses out on the ball in the end, but it won't come to anything. For this Osijek team, we've had the momentum, we've had the ball, had the possession, had the chances, had the shots. What more can you ask for, really? 4-1. It's been another historic display at the Tromso, and it could get better as Hemmingson finds himself on the ball. He's had the ball robbed from his feet. It falls to Bajun. Kumbadi might play it in. He plays it to Pereira. Gillian now. They've all been combining for the last few minutes. Gillian, Pereira, Bajun, Gleeson, them four in the middle have been all combining, and Pereira obviously playing with this deeper role with his passing range, trying to find the passes. He's already done it twice today. Can he do it once more to make it 5-1? Maybe find Gleeson's hat-trick. Eriksson's got space down this left side to run into. He's going to be playing probably all the way up to the final if we make it. It's unfortunate injury. Bajun with the shot. Of course he does. That's 5-1 now in this game, and it can only get better. Yeah, we unfortunately miss out with Stegjal. Unfortunate injury for him, but he's been here, part of the process, and Eriksson will have to step in now and perform very well in that very tough role that it is to master, but I guess he can do an alright job there, and hopefully he will for the next few games. What a goal that is by Bajun. Such a good player in the midfield. I'm considering even going to 4 in the midfield because he has been so good, but Kumbadi has been good as well, so we can't play Bajun. Maybe even try Bajun at centre-back. It won't matter. We have won our first leg of the Conference League quarter-final 4-1. No, 5-1 even. So the team for the second leg, no changes from last time out. We just got a 2-1 win against Bodo Glimt in the interval away from home. Last minute winning, first game of the season. Can't get much better than this, really. The team starts with Nilsson in goal. We've got a backline of Eriksson. Gillia comes in today, actually. We've got Ramaj and Kumbadi. Pereira, Gleeson and Dahl in the midfield. We've got Haram on the left, Kuto on the right, and Nordas up top. Kick off here in this second leg against Osijek. I mean, we've made a wall again, and Pereira's on the edge of it, and it's not the position you want him to be in, to be honest. Right where that ball can just go around. It's an interesting choice, but I guess it's worked because we haven't conceded, and now we've got a free kick. Haram finds Gillia at the back post. He squares it. Eriksson is there. 6-1 if we can hold on here to that. I don't know if it's going to stand, really. It looked like he'd timed his run alright, and Gillia was definitely onside from being in line with the defender. The decision is going to be no goal given by the looks of it, but it will not matter. We have a 5-1 lead to defend in this game, and you'd think we should be able to do that if we just play with the way we know how to play. Bajun on into the midfield, that's good actually. I mean, it's a shame we have to lose Pereira. Hopefully it's not too bad of an injury. Upon second thought, it's not showing what his injury is. Not sure if it's too bad. If we go back, and yeah, it's not showing us what it is, but hopefully it's nothing too bad. And Bajun has been very good in these games. I really want to play him, but also I don't want to play him at right back because he's been good in the midfield, and also Kumbadi has been really good since he's been with us. It would be nice to see him pick up a medal, but Bajun is going to pick up a medal as well. How long has he been here? We signed him as a free agent from Molde. 158 games. He played since 2028. 6 years he's been here. He's been here for all the games. You know, the Vikinger game. When did that happen? 2028, I think it was. He would have been there for that. We've seen, or it might have been, yeah, it would have been 2028 because the knockout's going to the next year. So he's been there for the Vikinger knockout. He's been there for the Marseille game, the Boavista game, the AC Milan game. He's been there for all of them, and this time it doesn't look like we're going to lose a quarter final, which would be amazing if we can go on and do that in the other games. I don't know how this game finished. I want to go and take a look quickly. I assume it ended with a win for Mainz. It did, yeah. So a 3-1 win. So unless Ruck can turn over a 2-goal lead and Osijek can turn over a 4-goal lead that we have here, we would be playing Mainz in the next round, the semi-final of the Conference League, which will be in tomorrow's episode. And then If we win that, we are into the final of the Conference League for the first time, and hopefully we can win it on first attempt. Mauro Couto with the shot. It was always going to go over from that range unless you're anyone else really. Gleason, Bajun, Mauro Couto not able to convert, but it won't really matter if we come away with a 0-0 draw, a 1-0 loss, a 2-0 loss. I mean, if we came away with a 2-0 loss, I'd start to be a little bit concerned, but it's not going to bother us too much. It's 60 minutes gone in this game. We lead 5-1. There's 30 minutes left unless they can find 4 goals. We should be comfortably through. Maybe we can even get some goals for ourselves. Bajun finds himself on the ball. He plays in Cumbedy, and Cumbedy could go infield. He tries to find Gleason, who's not had an involvement in this game really, but he doesn't. He doesn't manage to do anything from that ball. And now Osijek might try and come and counter attack down this right side. They find themselves on the ball. Might look to try and play a ball in. Bit of defending required from us. It's a square ball. It's the same type of goal from last time, and Osijek leading this game 1-0 is Batterino once again with his second in this tie, trying to stage a bit of a comeback. You'd think. I think we'll just adopt a bit of a cautious mentality, better to be on the safe side if anything, and we still lead 5-2 here in this tie. I mean, I've praised the boys and it's worked because we are losing, but I guess we're winning. I encouraged the boys at the start of the game naturally, even though we're winning 5-1. That did not make them happy. Well, what can you do really? Hiron finds himself on the ball down this right side, left side. I mean, he's got space to run into. He might lose to try and play a ball, and he's got Dahl in the middle. He finds Gleason. Dahl is there. Dahl is open. He plays Nordas through. What a ball that is! What a shot it is from Nordas. It's back into Nordas, and he's not able to convert. So unlucky there. It's not able to have gone in really. It's a great save from the Osijek goalkeeper. 15 minutes away from making a European semi-final with this Tromso team. It's been 8 years coming, and we finally made it. I mean, I said if we did it in 5 years, I'd be happy. 10 years would be realistic, and it could be 8 years, which would do it. The full-time whistle is going to go. Tromso are in to a European semi-final. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave you this little tune, and I'll see you again for tomorrow for our European semi-final against Mainz. Thank you for watching.